Well, that is Boy Spice Folake. I don't know that's Folake that is supporting Chelsea. But any Folake out there, good evening to you. And for those who like one Folake or the other, Enzo Maresca is a man that is starting a life in the English Premier League. Well, remember, maybe we also need to let him understand that Leicester is different from Chelsea. And he also needs to go learn from Arteta. My name is Ananak Mokunubi. You're welcome to Kick Off Sport to Extra Time live on Solutions 93.9 FM. This evening, it is the evening sports show on radio where we serve you updates and get reaction from managers and players on this show. You're welcome to the show. Let's go straight and check some stories out and making rounds the world of football from the local to the foreign scene. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Let's go!
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Okay, so let us start with live updates coming on the show this evening from the Italian Serie A, and look at what is also coming from the Spanish La Liga. 2 games live, 1 in the Italian Serie A, 1 in the Spanish La Liga. The live updates from the Spanish La Liga: 33 minutes of action where Valladolid is up against the Espanyol, and update has it that Valladolid is leading Espanyol by a lone goal in the space of 4 to 23 minutes. It was Moro who got the goal for Real Valladolid. Raul Moro, age 21, and looking at his market value is 2.4 million euros. And whoever that wants to carry Moro, think about it. His contract expires by 2025. That is next year. 34 minutes of action. Game still live. Real Valladolid leading Espanyol by a lone goal. Second game in the Spanish La Liga going down tonight is by 8:30, and that will see Villarreal take on Atletico Madrid. And guess what? It will be an opportunity for Julian Alvarez to be able to kick his first ball for Atletico Madrid. Although Marco Paulo of Portugal has been ruled out of the game for Atletico Madrid due to knee injury, and looking at Villarreal, they will be missing the services of Pedraza, Foyt, and Denis Suarez due to knee and muscle injury going down at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Looking at updates coming from the Italian Serie A, we have live game going down right there, and it's the battle between Lecce and Atalanta. Lecce is down by 2 goals at the moment, and we keep tracking the updates from that end. 46 minutes of action. Let's go back and check more football stories on the show.
Say what you want. She says she want love without money. Oni rara, oh, Sapa is not for me. Kuda rara. She says she want love without money. Oni rara, oh, Sapa is not for me. Kuda rara. Ugly boys see money, the girls them sour. Where love day, money no day, if it too sour. Sleepless night, more back up for million shaka. Alaye, now when money day, you go fit to tower. like mechanic. Street you way no like the cashy. Shopper way no like the Gucci. Tell me who no like the taxi. Not the way no like mechanic. Street you way no like the cashy. Shopper way no like the Gucci. I just wanna ball, I just wanna flex. In my best life, zero tolerance for stress. She say money for hand, I buy for gun. Oh yeah, where you answer? Make I spoil your account. Check it for buy, share my pipi. Gonna sweep by, charge it before you call a guy where Jesus so be. Now there's like money that be like good. She says she want love, she wants care, she want money with money on top. Emika, Ofunje, like right there. Say what you want. She says she want love without money. Oni rara, oh, Sakpa is not for me. Uda rara. She says she want love without money. Oni rara, oh, Sakpa is not for me. Uda rara. Ugly boy, see money, the girls them sour. Where love day, money no day, if it too sour. Sleepless night, no hustle, back up, village shaka. Alaye, now when money day, you go fit to down.
Okay, Zlatan, Rara, and well, remember, it is not about Sakpa, it's all about money. If you don't have the money, well, it's going to be difficult for you to buy players, most especially in this transfer window. Remember, we're still live on Solutions 93.9 FM, still extra time, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Shout out to Omojo Daddy, Afiz Abiodo. You don't even have shame. Say up Chelsea. Hey, need you. Okay, now updates here says Chelsea have agreed a permanent deal with Atletico Madrid to sign João Felix, which means Conor Gallagher's transfer to Spanish club is back on. Felix, 24, is expected to sign a 6-year contract with Chelsea that includes the option for a further year. The funds Atletico receive for Felix will allow them to complete a deal for Gallagher. Gallagher, £36 million, a move to Atletico looked to have falling through after the collapse of Chelsea's move for Atletico striker Samuel Omorodion. Now, it is still more of a movement from the English Premier League to the Spanish La Liga. Still checking updates on the show this evening from the Spanish La Liga clash. 39 minutes of action. Real Valladolid still leading the game against Espanyol by a lone goal. But remember, the La Liga started last week with a different result. Let's take you back to some results from La Liga.
The 2024-2025 Spanish La Liga season started last Thursday as Athletic Bilbao and Getafe resumed their recent tradition of playing out to draw with the 1-1 result at San Mamés, a fifth head-to-head draw in their last 6 meetings. Real Betis were denied a La Liga opening day victory as they drew 1-1 with Girona. On Friday, Celta Vigo defeated Alaves 2-1 at the Estadio de Badajoz, while Las Palmas and Sevilla shared the spoils in a 2-2 draw. On Saturday, Osasuna battled to secure a 1-1 draw against Leganés, while Barcelona secured a 2-1 comeback victory over Valencia at the Estadio de Mestalla. On Sunday, Jorge de Frutos' deadlock breaker helped Rayo Vallecano on their way to a 2-1 success over Real Sociedad, and defending champions Real Madrid were unable to start their season with a win as they were held 1-1 by Mallorca at the Estadio Mallorca San Marcos.
Walking back from the results, some of the results in the Spanish La Liga. However, we have 2 more to go. One going down currently live. Let's take you back to that 41 minutes of action. Valladolid 1, Espanyol 0. Now let's check some updates coming on the show. At the moment, Ilkay Gundogan has announced his retirement from international football, with Germany today having captained his nation at their home European Championship earlier this summer. The Barcelona midfielder, 33, scored 19 goals and 82 appearances for his country. He announced the decision on social media. Okay, now Gundogan's retirement follows that of Thomas Müller, who announced that he's stepping back from international duty in the aftermath of the Euro 2024 campaign. We saw Germany eliminated by Spain in the quarter-final. Well, Gunners' club future is up in the air as Barcelona struggle with the registration issues even after their 2-1 win to open the La Liga season on Saturday. According to reports, now Gudoan had expressed his desire to leave Barcelona before the end of the transfer market, only 1 year after making his move from Manchester City. However, Barcelona manager Hansi Flick said he is convinced he will stay with the club this season. That is according to reports we are getting. However, we also got a report that Gudoan may be returning to Manchester City. That Manchester City is interested in the former German star or the former German captain. All right, now looking at updates coming on the show this evening. Nottingham Forest are working on a deal to sign Eddie Nketiah from Arsenal for £25 million with add-ons. Opening bid rejected by talks continue as Nottingham Forest up top striker targets. That's the updates we are also monitoring at the moment. Let us look at another update coming on the show at the moment. That is updates coming from France, where Thierry Henry has resigned from his role as manager of France's youth teams after earning a silver medal at the Paris Olympics. That is according to information we got from the French Football Federation today. Henry, who won the 1998 World Cup with his country as a player, cited personal reasons as the motivation for his decision in the FFF news release. Henry's Olympic team, made up of under 23 players and 3 overage selections, beat Argentina and Egypt on the way to the final in Paris, only to be beaten 5-3 by Spain after extra time. Now, Henry has managed Monaco in Ligue 1 and the Montreal Impact in MLS previously, and he served as an assistant during Roberto Martinez's time in charge of Belgium's senior men's national team. So, we can say Thierry Henry, the jobless one, right? Joining the likes of Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Xavi, Xavi, that left Barcelona. Let's keep checking updates on the show. But we're going to break, and when we return, we'll look at another story talking football here. But let's take you straight to the Italian Serie A, where Antonio Conte met his Waterloo on day 1 of the Italian Serie A.
The week 1 of the Italian Serie A began at the Luigi Ferrari Stadium on Saturday, with Inter Milan and Genoa sharing the spoils in a 2-2 draw, while at Stadio Antonio franchise, Parma and Fiorentina played out a 1-1 draw. Another drawn game of the weekend was the battle between AC Milan and Torino, which ended 2-2 as Empoli and Monza played out a barren draw. On Sunday, Verona edged Napoli 3-0, a game that saw former Italian boss Antonio Conte apologize to fans of the club following the whitewash.
Castanos between the lines, the ball was short, but Verona keep it. Duda keeps it moving. This is Lazovic. And now Livramento! It is the shot goal for Verona. They've started this second half superbly. And Dylan Livramento on his full debut. They caught up to him there. Matias Oliveira won the challenge. Suslov keeps battling. And now Duda slipping it through. Daniel Mosquera! He's only just come on for Livramento, who scored the first. And it's another new face who scores the second. Haroui has got away from Oliveira. Haroui can square it. They want a third. They get a third. It's Daniel Mosquera again. 2 goals off the bench for him. Antonio Conte's Napoli have been routed by 3-0.
Bologna and Udinese played out 1-1 draw. Cagliari and Roma ended their clash goalless, while Lazio defeated Venezia by 3-1 scoreline at the Stadio Olimpico.
ẹ ǹlẹ́ o ọ̀gá àgbà. ọ̀gá ẹ̀yin gan ni mò ń ké sí. lásán kọ́ là ń pè yín lọ́gàá. à ń pè yín lọ́gàá nítorí wípé ẹ mọ bí owó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún yín ni. àgàgà bí ẹ ṣe ń pinnu àti ṣe ọrọ̀ ajé pẹ̀lú ìpín ìdókòwò FCMB lónìí. fún ìdí èyí ẹ kú oríire ọ̀gá wa. àbí kí n sọ pé Fẹ́mi, Usman, Nkang, Adaku, Dante àti Soma. Ìpín ìdókòwò FCMB wà fún ọ láti ọjọ́ 29 oṣù keje ọdún 2024 sí ọjọ́ 4 oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2024. FCMB fàyè gba alábàápín ìdókòwò tí àpapọ̀ rẹ̀ jẹ́ bílíọ̀nù 15, mílíọ̀nù 7.2, ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà ọ̀ọ́dúnrún dín kan, igba àti mọ́kàndínlógún ìpín ìdókòwò oní 50 kọ́bọ̀ tó lọ fún náírà 7 àti 30 kọ́bọ̀ lórí ìpín kan. Láti kópa nínú ìṣòwò, lọ sórí mobile app FCMB kí o tẹ public offer tàbí kí o lọ sórí www.fcmbgroup.com tàbí kí o lọ sí ẹ̀ka FCMB tó bá súnmọ́ ọ jùlọ láti gba fọ́ọ̀mù ìdókòwò láti ọjọ́ 29 oṣù keje ọdún 2024 sí ọjọ́ 4 oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún 2024. FCMB, ìpín ìdókòwò kan wà fún ọ.
You fit sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble pass malaria if you no use insecticide-treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Welcome back. Check the time right now. It is 6:48. Live from your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9 FM. Still extra time. You talk football, music, updates, reactions, football from across the globe. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. In case you're just tuning in, keep joining our Facebook Live. Let us know how many points you had and the past few games in English Premier League. Remember, one game is going down tonight, and that is Leicester City versus Tottenham. For some people, that is where their hope lies. On the Premier League Fantasy. If you have below 50, let me see your face. And in case you also want to talk on the show, the phone lines are open. In case you want to drag a Chelsea fan, or you want to drag Man U fans, or you want to talk about what your club did over the weekend, if they disappointed or they did well. 0909-888-9939, 0912-222-2939, 0909-888-9939, or 0912-222-2939. Remember, you can also send us message live on Facebook at Solutions 939 FM. Checking live updates coming from the Italian Serie A. It is now Atalanta 3, Lecce 0. Atalanta 3, Lecce 0. Well, the third goal by Wadmiro. Well, that was the penalty scored by Wadmiro. Gets his hand on a penalty from Matteo Retegui, but can't stop it from flying into the middle of the goal. That was a goal by Matteo Retegui. So 3 goals scored by Atalanta, and Retegui getting a brace for Atalanta. Brescianini scored the opener in the 35th minute for Atalanta. That is what the situation is. Well, shout out to Onyeko Salah Kunubi. Good evening. Good evening. What was your scores on fantasy? Or what is your scores? Because you have one game going down today. Where's your hope? Are you hoping on? Okay, I know Vardy is not playing because this man is injured. But looking at the starting lineup of Atalanta, we've got Jimmy Sihain, Derone, Zabacosta, Edison, Pasalic, Rugari, Breziat, Nini, Di Calaliere, and Retegui. Those other players. Well, a lot of people asking where Nigeria's Ademola Lookman is. According to a report we got yesterday, he was not available, for selection. Well, looking at the bench of Atalanta, we've got Vavazori, Tonagi, Soleimana, Rossi, Palestra, Manzoni, Godfrey, Komi, Casa, Kanisachi, Benasconi, and Becker on bench. And looking at the somber of their opponent, Lecce, looking at the bench, Banda, Berisha, Bobere, Bernarte, Koulibaly, Esposito, Froche, Gasson, Makuinski, Adi, Pelmarda, Perotti, and Samo Ja. They've got 3 players missing this particular game. Live update, 62 minutes of action. Lecce 0, Atalanta 3. Now, let's move on the show this evening and check some updates. Let's come back to Nigeria. Remember, for the CAF Champions League qualifiers, remember, Remo Stars did the Lord's work. And they got a 2-1 victory. in the first leg. But Rema Stars head coach Daniel Ogumoda is upbeat his side will get a positive result against Morocco's ASFAR this weekend. The Sky Blue Stars recorded a slim 2-1 victory over the Black Army in the first leg of the CAF Champions League preliminary round clash in Ikene over the weekend. Captain Unduka Jr. gave the hosts the lead in the first half. Joe Bear equalizer for ASFAR 5 minutes after the break before right back Sadiq Ismail fired home the winning goal in the 63rd minute. So let's see what happens this weekend. But remember, it's always difficult for Nigerian teams going to the North African side for their games. Okay, now still talking Nigerian teams. Nigerian National League NNL club Barao FC have appointed former Super Eagles assistant coach Salisu Yusuf as the new technical advisor. Salisu Yusuf put pen to paper a 1-year contract. The experienced tactician is set to bring along his wealth of experience to develop the team ahead of the new NNL season. So these teams will be playing Sporting Lagos. Okay. All right, now talking about Flamingos this evening, head coach Bankolo Lowokere has invited 35 players to camp of the Nigeria's under-17 girls Flamingos as the team commences their first phase of final preparation for the 8th FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup Finals to be staged in Dominican Republic later this year. The Nigerian girls are notched an all-aspiring total of 25 goals in 6 matches in a qualifying race, routing the Central African Republic by 6 goals in each leg, dismissing Burkina Faso 7-1 on aggregate in the 3rd round and turning back Liberia 6-1 on aggregate in the final round. So, let's see how these girls will be. The 8th FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup Finals will be staged in the cities of Santiago de Loca, Belrose and Santo Domingo in Dominican Republic on 16th October to 3rd of November. Well, you want to check the invited players, you can go online, check the invited players. However, we are seeing updates for the under-20 women, colorful traditional dancers, flag-waving enthusiasts, and members of the local organizing committee of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup Colombia 2024 were among the excited crowd that welcomed 2-time silver medalist Falconet of Nigeria to the Colombian capital Bogota on Sunday evening. Exhausted but vaccinated by the pomp and pageantry, the Falconet, who landed at the El Dorado International Airport after a 13-hour flight from Istanbul in Turkey, lapped up the reception and showed appreciation to the motley crowd. Now, after a lighter training session today to shake off jet lag, the Nigeria Under-20 girls will tomorrow intensify their preparation for a strong challenge at winning a trophy. Coach Christopher Musa told local journalists at the airport in Bogota that the Falconet are determined to go all the way this time, having lodged 2 final match appearances, a semi-final appearance, and several quarter-final berths in 22-year-old tournament. Well, wishing the girls all the best. Now, let us move on a beat this evening as we check more updates. Are we having more goals coming in from that end? Well, 4th goal about to be scored by Atalanta against Lecce. We are seeing that light. But updates coming from Spain at the moment. Rayo Vallecano, halftime against Espanyol, leading 1-0. It is the 4th goal scored by Atalanta. 4th goal by Atalanta against Lecce. Lecce 0, Atalanta 4. We'll take you back to England. What happened over the weekend as we take you to see what will surely be going down tonight against between Leicester and Tottenham Hotspur.
The week 1 of the English Premier League kicked off at the Old Trafford last Friday with Manchester United recording a 1-0 win over Fulham, while Liverpool started new life under coach Arne Slot with a 2-0 victory over newly promoted side Ipswich Town, with music star Ed Sheeran underground to support the Tractor Boys. Arsenal, the Gunners, defeated Wolves 2-0 with Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka putting their names on the score sheet.
Saka finds Havertz, back with Saka! Again, Jose Sarr called into action by Arsenal's number 7.
Yeah, brilliant play, Ben White finding Bukayo Saka.
Saka onto his left foot! Bukayo Saka at Emirates Stadium again. Flashes of last season against Nottingham Forest. Arsenal's number 7 scores against Wolves once more.
Brighton finished off Everton with 3-0 at the Goodison Park. Meanwhile, Newcastle held Southampton 1-0. Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth shared the spoils in a 1-1 draw. Aston Villa defeated West Ham United 2-1. Also, Brentford beat Crystal Palace in a controversial 2-1 scoreline. On Sunday, defending champions, Manchester City started the season on a brighter note with a clean sheet and scoring 2 goals against Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge.
Come through to Haaland. Can he get the shot away here? Erling Haaland begins the new season just as he finished the last and puts Manchester City ahead with 18 minutes on the clock. Nice clearance only up to Kovacic. Chelsea tiring. That could be dangerous. Kovacic in 2-0 and in all probability game over. The former Chelsea man who scored some belters at that end of the ground in his time as a Blues player. Reluctant to celebrate, but he may very well have won this game.
All right, welcome back. Now, looking at update, Real Sociedad President Joaquin Aperibe has confirmed talks that have taken place between Arsenal for Mikel Merino. Aperibe also said that Merino told Sociedad midway through last season that he still had a dream of playing in the Premier League. So maybe Arsenal doing the Lord's work in that side. Well, not really a good news for Argentina, as Lionel Messi has been left out of the latest Argentina national team roster for September CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers against Chile and Colombia as he continues to recover from the ankle injury suffered during the Copa America final this past July. I don't want to get injured right now because I have to leave the show, but I'll be back tomorrow morning by 9 o'clock on Kiko Sports Show. Well, coming up next is Ebi Ayelabola. Well, it's going to be a tough one between Leicester City and Tottenham, so we need to know the stubborn side. Here is Victoria Ashake, stubborn. Like what I say, we say keep doing sports and stay safe.